but the planet Venus, which is the brightest object in the night sky other than the moon. And we once thought that astronauts would use the lush tropical environment of Venus to...
NASA has teamed up with Silicon Valley billionaires to make this a reality.
In the night sky, a radiant beacon shines brighter than any star, a planet cloaked in mystery, its glowing veil hiding a world of unimaginable hostility. For centuries, we dreamed it might be a lush paradise, a sister to our own world, teeming with life. But now, a trove of long-hidden photographs, captured by a daring mission decades ago, has emerged from the shadows, revealing a landscape so alien it defies our imagination. These grainy, raw images, taken by machines that braved a scorching, corrosive inferno, show a planet of jagged rocks, volcanic scars, and a stillness that chills the soul. Unveiled by a visionary scientist, these photos aren't just pictures. They're a window into a cosmic furnace, a testament to human grit, and a challenge to everything we thought we knew about our closest planetary neighbor. What secrets do these images hold, and what do they mean for our future in the stars? Before we unravel this breathtaking revelation, smash that like and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries from the cosmos. The story begins in an era of fierce ambition, when humanity's race to the stars pushed the limits of technology and resolve. A bold space program, driven by rivalry and vision, set its sights on a planet few dared to reach. Known for its dazzling brightness, this world was shrouded in thick clouds, its surface a mystery no telescope could pierce. Scientists imagined it might once have been Earth-like, perhaps cradling oceans or life. But reaching it meant confronting conditions no machine was built to survive. Temperatures hot enough to melt metal, air so dense it crushed steel, and a corrosive haze that devoured everything in its path. Against all odds, a series of landers was sent, each a fortress of engineering, designed to touch down and steal a glimpse before succumbing to the planet's wrath. The photos they returned were unlike anything humanity had seen. Captured in stark black and white, the images revealed a landscape of jagged rocks and flattened plains, bathed in a dim, rust-colored glow. There were no rivers, no winds, no traces of the lush world once dreamed of, only volcanic scars, cracked slabs, and a haunting stillness. The light, filtered through a dense shroud of clouds, cast sharp shadows, giving the terrain an eerie, otherworldly hue. Each frame was a snapshot of a place where time seemed frozen, where geological fury had sculpted a wasteland untouched by water or life. These weren't just pictures. They were portals to a realm as alien as any science fiction nightmare, yet achingly real. The achievement was staggering. The landers, encased in materials forged for extreme conditions, lasted mere minutes on the surface, their delicate instruments battling heat and pressure that would destroy most technology. Yet in that fleeting window, they captured humanity's only direct views of this planet's surface, transmitting them across millions of miles through a haze of interference. The photos, raw and unpolished, carried the weight of a historic triumph, a testament to engineers who dared to send machines into a cosmic inferno. Hidden for decades, locked away in archives sealed by bureaucracy and secrecy, these images have now been unveiled, sparking a wave of awe and curiosity across the globe. What made the photos so profound was their alienness. The terrain, pocked with volcanic plains and mysterious fissures, bore no resemblance to Earth's landscapes. There were no erosion patterns, no signs of flowing water or gentle winds, only the brutal marks of seismic upheaval and relentless heat. The rocks, jagged and askew, hinted at a world shaped by forces we barely understand, a geology driven by volcanic fury rather than the familiar cycles of our planet. The dim, reddish light, filtered through clouds of acid, gave the scenes a glow that felt both haunting and surreal, as if the planet itself were a relic of a lost cosmic era. The images also raised tantalizing questions about the planet's past. Could it have once been different, a world with oceans or breathable air, before some catastrophic change turned it into a smoldering wasteland? The cracked plains and fissures suggested a history of violent activity, perhaps a time when the planet pulsed with geological life. Scientists pored over the grainy details, searching for clues to its ancient story. The absence of erosion, so common on Earth, pointed to a static, unchanging surface, locked in a state of eternal hostility. Yet the very existence of these photos, captured decades ago, suggested a planet that demands we rethink its place in our cosmic narrative. The reveal of these images, brought to light by a scientist with a gift for bridging the esoteric and the public, was more than a scientific disclosure. It was a reclamation of history. For too long, these photos languished in obscurity, their significance overshadowed by other triumphs of the space race. Now, they stand as a reminder of what humanity can achieve when driven by curiosity and resolve. The mission that captured them wasn't just a technological feat, it was a bold leap into the unknown, a challenge to the cosmos itself. How did engineers build machines to survive such a hellish world, and what other secrets from that era remain hidden? The photos also shattered old myths. This planet, long celebrated as a beacon of beauty in the sky, was revealed as a place of stark desolation. Its glowing exterior, visible to the naked eye, hid a reality of crushing pressure and searing heat. The contrast was jarring, a celestial jewel concealing a furnace-like core. The images forced a confrontation with the tangible, stripping away romanticized visions of a lush paradise. They showed a world that defies life, yet captivates with its raw, alien grandeur. What does it mean to explore a place so hostile, and why does it draw us still? The scientific community buzzed with excitement. These photos weren't just historical artifacts, they were goldmines of data, offering clues to the planet's geology and atmospheric evolution. The volcanic features, the lack of erosion, the strange fissures, all pointed to processes unlike anything on our world. Researchers began to speculate about a time when this planet might have been more like ours, before a runaway catastrophe reshaped its fate. The images, though grainy, were a call to action, urging new missions to probe deeper, to uncover what lies beneath the clouds. Could there be more to this world's story, waiting to be unearthed? As the world marveled at these images, a deeper question emerged. Why had they been hidden for so long? The secrecy of the era that produced them, marked by rivalry and closed borders, had buried these treasures in vaults of history. Their unveiling now, decades later, felt like a gift, a chance to rediscover a chapter of exploration that reshaped our view of the cosmos. But it also raised a haunting possibility. What other forgotten records lie waiting, ready to rewrite our understanding of the stars? The photos were more than images. They were a spark, igniting a new era of curiosity and ambition. The unveiling of these long-hidden photographs, snapshots of a planet both radiant and ruthless, has reignited humanity's fascination with the cosmos. Their grainy, black and white frames, capturing a landscape of volcanic fury and eerie stillness, reveal a world so alien it feels like a glimpse into another reality. These images, wrested from a furnace-like realm by machines that defied destruction, challenge our understanding of planetary history and human ambition. They whisper of a time when this planet might have been more like ours, before catastrophe forged it into a smoldering wasteland. What secrets lie buried in its scorched crust? Could these photos spark a new era of exploration, or do they warn us of limits we dare not cross? This isn't just a rediscovery of the past, it's a call to confront the mysteries of a cosmos that refuses to yield easily. The image's scientific value is immense. Each frame, etched with jagged rocks and volcanic plains, offers a rare glimpse into a geology unlike anything on our world. The absence of erosion, no rivers, no winds, suggests a surface frozen in time, shaped by relentless heat and seismic upheaval. The cracked slabs and mysterious fissures hint at a violent past, perhaps a planet once alive with tectonic forces, now silenced by its crushing atmosphere. Scientists marvel at the clues embedded in these photos: the composition of the rocks, the texture of the soil, the faint traces of chemical processes that defy earthly norms. Could these be relics of a world that once held water, maybe even life, before a runaway catastrophe boiled it away. The photos also challenge our assumptions about planetary evolution. For years, we imagined this planet as a distant cousin to our own, its brightness suggesting a potential for habitability. But these images reveal a stark truth. Its surface is a cauldron, with temperatures that melt metal and air thick with acid. The dim, rust-colored glow, filtered through a dense shroud of clouds, paints a picture of a world transformed by forces we're only beginning to understand. Some theorize a long-ago era of oceans, a time when this planet might have mirrored our own blue world before a greenhouse effect spiraled out of control. The volcanic features, so prominent in the photos, suggest a history of cataclysmic eruptions that reshaped its fate. What triggered this transformation, and could it hold warnings for our own planet's future? The technical triumph behind these images is as awe-inspiring as the landscape they reveal. The machines that captured them were engineering marvels, built to withstand conditions that would obliterate modern technology. Encased in materials forged for extreme resilience, they braved a descent through a corrosive atmosphere, landing on a surface where survival was measured in minutes. Yet in that fleeting time, they snapped photos and sent them across millions of miles, defying a hostile world to share its secrets. The ingenuity of those who designed these machines, in an era of analog circuits and brute mechanical resolve, stands as a testament to humanity's relentless drive to explore. How did they achieve such a feat with the tools of their time, and what could we accomplish now with our advanced technology? The photos' release also stirs a deeper historical reckoning. Hidden for decades, locked in archives sealed by secrecy and rivalry, these images represent a forgotten chapter of exploration. Their unveiling now, in an age of global collaboration, feels like a bridge between past and present. The space race, often remembered for its tensions, was also a golden age of discovery, when nations pushed the boundaries of the possible. These images, captured by a program long overshadowed by other triumphs, remind us that exploration's victories are shared by all humanity. But their long obscurity raises haunting questions. What other treasures lie buried in the vaults of history, waiting to reshape our view of the cosmos? The philosophical weight of these photos is profound. This planet, a beacon in our skies, has long symbolized beauty and mystery, its glow a source of wonder for countless generations. Yet the images reveal a stark duality, a world both radiant and desolate, a jewel hiding a heart of fire. They force us to confront the cosmos's diversity, where beauty masks hostility and exploration demands sacrifice. The machines that captured these photos didn't just document a planet. They embodied our need to know, to reach beyond our world, even into places that reject us. What does it mean to explore a world so alien, and why does its harsh reality captivate us still? The photos also ignite practical implications for the future. As space agencies turn their eyes back to this planet, the images serve as a roadmap, guiding new missions to probe its mysteries. Modern landers, equipped with advanced sensors and cameras, could build on this legacy, seeking answers to questions the photos raise. The composition of its crust, the nature of its volcanic activity, the possibility of an ancient, habitable past. But the challenge is daunting. Any machine sent today must match the resilience of those that came before, enduring conditions that test the limits of engineering. The photos, though decades old, are a call to action, urging us to return, to dig deeper, to uncover what lies beneath the clouds. The global response has been electric. Scientists, historians, and dreamers alike are captivated by these images, their grainy textures a stark contrast to the polished simulations of today. They feel raw, authentic, a direct link to a time when touching another planet was a daring act of faith. The scientist who unveiled them, a voice of clarity in a complex age, has transformed a niche discovery into a global moment, reminding us of exploration's power to inspire. Museums are clamoring to display the photos, researchers are scouring archives for more forgotten data, and space agencies are rethinking their plans, driven by a renewed urgency to explore this unforgiving world. The cultural impact is undeniable. These images don't just show a planet, They tell a story of human ambition, of machines sent into the abyss to steal a glimpse of the impossible. They challenge the narrative that exploration is only about distant stars or habitable worlds. Sometimes it's about confronting the harsh, the alien, the places that push us to our limits. The photos, in their stark simplicity, carry a weight that transcends science. They're a mirror, reflecting our drive to understand, to endure, to leave a mark on the cosmos. What other worlds await our gaze, and what will they teach us about ourselves? As we stand on the cusp of a new era of exploration, these photos are more than relics. They're a spark. They remind us that the cosmos is vast, unforgiving, and full of surprises, yet within our reach if we dare to stretch. Could this planet, so hostile today, hold clues to a past that mirrors our own? Are there other forgotten triumphs, locked away, waiting to inspire the next generation? The images, born of heat and pressure, are a call to look upward, to dream bigger, to chase the unknown with the same grit that sent those machines into the inferno. If you're as awestruck by these alien images as we are, smash that like button and subscribe for more updates from the cosmos. Leave your comments below and tell us what you think these photos reveal. Could this planet have once been like ours? Or are there more secrets hidden in the archives? We want to hear from you. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of a cosmic furnace, and we'll see you in the next stellar adventure.